What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Career Mode. This is episode number 7, and as we enter the month of December, we have fixtures against Getafe, Seville, and Real Betis. And as you'll see by the table, I mean, Real Madrid and Real Sociedad walking away with it at the moment, 11 points clear of Seville in third place, but then third place to 8th place, Seville to Atletico Madrid, just a 4-point gap. Honestly, very, very tight. We are in that cluster for the European spots. We play Seville and Betis today, who are in those spots as well. So very, very big games. And before we go into this game against Getafe, you would have seen the email that we got from our assistant manager, quite an interesting one. He requested that we change captaincy, which I thought was very interesting. He wanted to promote Inaki Williams to captain and take away the captaincy from Iker Muniain. I swiftly rejected this offer from him. I didn't think it was necessary. I thought Muniain is a good captain. I think he leads by example. I think he's having a great season for the team. And as good as Inaki Williams is, I just think he's good as a striker at the moment. So we're keeping it as it is. I don't want to, get morale down or anything like that. But as we head into the first game of today's episode, Getafe, who are in 12th, their last 5 games they've won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1. So very inconsistent, and this was easily be a game where you slip up. And I'll be honest, this was a very quiet game. Not many chances in the game at all. It looked like it was going to peter out for a 0-0, but that man, Inaki Williams, honestly, this guy is so clutch. He has won us so many points. Yes, he may not be the captain, but he is our talisman. And with just under 10 minutes to go, he puts it bottom corner and gives us the lead 1-0. And do you know what I love as well? Who's the first person to go over and celebrate with him? His brother, Nico Williams. Absolutely love that. 18 and 16 for Williams. Incredibly clutch. I didn't think that game we was going to see a winner from either side. It was an awful game, as you would tell by the highlights, or lack of. But we take it 1-0. Very happy with that result. Very, very happy. And as you'll see in the interview as well, we basically said that we stuck to the task. It was one of those where just neither team could get anything going, despite our creative players. Getafe very inconsistent. One win one week, then a loss the next week. So they're very unpredictable, and I just think every point is crucial at this stage when we're in this battle for European spots, and it's so tightly congested. So yeah, a 1-0 win against Getafe to start off the episode. Very happy with that, as we see the tables. Williams top goal scorer, Muniain as well top assist. So we are leading those tables as we head into game 2, and this will be against Seville. And this was the big one for us, 3rd versus 4th. I believe we're tied on points going into this game. And as you know, in La Liga they don't do it like in the Prem. It is not based on goal difference. If you're level on points, it is based on head-to-head records. So these games, I cannot emphasise how crucial these games are. A game against Seville, where we're battling for European football, if it comes down to the last game of the season, or to the end of the season, we're level on points with them. And if we lose, if we've lost a couple of games to them, or we win one and draw one, that will absolutely emphasise how, if we get Europa League, Champions League, Europa Conference League. So heading into this one, I knew it was a big one. They had a Rafa Mir who scored a hat-trick in the last game, so obviously coming off a big win, we're going to have to keep them quiet. We stick with the same side, 4-4-2. And let's see what we can do with this team. Coming off a couple of good wins at the moment, finding a bit of momentum. Early chance for Seville, but Unai Simon, who has found his form recently. I've really enjoyed Simon in goal. He's found his form. He's become a lot more reliable in recent weeks. He was a bit dodgy to begin with, but you would have seen Melamed hit the post as well, and then we hit the bar. This was a weird one. The keeper didn't even dive for it; just absolutely crashed off the bar. A bit of a weird one, but Inaki Williams is put through on goal. 25 minutes in, you know the drill. You know the drill when Inaki Williams is put through 1-on-1, and guess who assisted him? The top assister in the league, Iker Muniain, and our captain, El Capitan. That ain't changing. Top assister to the top goal scorer, and we lead 1-0. As you see the replay though, keeper probably should have done better. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the first when I saw it live, I thought, top bins. But keeper probably could have done better though. Although he did make a smart save there with his foot, keeping it at 1-0 from Vencedor. We were breaking here, and it looked like we had the chance. And it looked like the chance broken down, but we win the ball back. Munayin at the back stick, crosses it back in, and Raul Garcia. This guy, I tell you what, Raul Garcia, he came to us a couple of episodes ago and said, "Look, boss, I'm back from injury. I want to be back in the starting 11." And I said, "Look, mate, I don't think you're part of this starting 11 anymore." I had to show that replay there where Melamed absolutely sat someone down, by the way. But yeah, I don't think he was ready. I don't think he was just suited for the team anymore. I feel like we had adapted into the 4-4-1-1. Munayin played in the middle, but Garcia's been impressive since he's come back into the team, I'll be honest. He's been really, really impressive. Scoring goals, assisting, helping Williams up top. And as we enter the second half, Sevilla had a shot just wide from Rafa Mir. The Donny got a hat-trick. Apart from that, we kept him quite quiet in this game. I was quite happy with that. Rakitic would half the deficit, though, quite early into the second half. So all of a sudden, we've gone from very comfortable to they're only a goal away. And it should have been a 2-goal gap again. Melamed, absolute sitter. I know he's obviously not the best at heading, but he probably should have put that one away. Williams forcing a good save from the keeper again, trying to drop the shoulder and go back across the keeper. But he forces a good save. 20 minutes to go. We're pinging the ball around. Ball played into Munayin. Again, saved by the keeper. The keeper's keeping them in this. If we don't win this game, I will be very, very upset. Williams, though, with the chance to make it 3-1 late on. He tries to go back across the keeper. He got denied about 10 minutes to go. This time he will not be denied. 10 minutes to go. 3-1. And it's that man, Munayin, setting him up once again. Look at this finish. Keeper had absolutely no chance. Top bins. And this one was top bins from Williams. Second goal of the game. 20th of the season for Williams in just 17 games. Incredible feat from him. As Seville would force him on to put into another smart save. Look at this. You can see him just extra stretch in there. I think that was Rakitic again going for a second of the game. Great save from the keeper there. And we would see the game out 3-1. A huge victory. I honestly cannot emphasise how big this victory was. Against a team chasing European football. We know that the record goes down to head-to-head and not goal difference as we look at the stats. Expected goals was double what theirs was, and the shots were pretty even, but I felt like we had control of that game quite early on and felt good. So back-to-back wins on the episode. Very happy with how we've found our rhythm. We've found our rhythm, that is for sure. Obviously, in La Liga, there's only one competition. In Spain, there's only one cup competition that doesn't start till January. So we've been able to just focus on the league, which is great. As we see a message coming in from Ceballos saying appreciates that we've stuck with him. To be honest, he's been pretty poor since his return from injury. I'll be honest. He started off the season so well, but he's been poor since he's come back. And we get the very good news that Berenguer is back from injury as well. Our winger, who was one of the underrated players of the season so far. He's back in fitness, back in training. He'll probably be back playing next episode. As we enter our third and final game of the episode, and it's Real Betis at home. Betis in that pack that are chasing European football as well. They've got their star man, Nabil Fekir. And Melamed had the chance to take the lead early on. It was saved, but he wouldn't be denied a second time, and he scores a lovely goal. Just his third goal of the season, by the way. But I've been impressed with Melamed. He's definitely grown into the team. Been really, really impressed with him as we play a ball over to Garcia. Melamed again, and it is a carbon copy of his first goal. And all of a sudden, he's doubled his league tally in one half in 18 minutes. But yeah, pretty much identical goals. There's a lovely touch from Garcia there, set through Vencedor. Can he score? Oh, hits the bins. Unlucky. And we are all over Betis here. All over Betis. We need to make this count though. As a nice play from Bilbao once again. Played into the back stick. And there is El Capitan, Iker Munayin. We thought the chance had gone after we hit the post, but we managed to win the ball back, play it into the back stick, and not the biggest man to win a header, but he won it. Keeper probably should have done better again. Inaki Williams played through. Well, it's inevitable, isn't it? Inaki Williams will score. Every game, every episode, this guy is inevitable. 21 goals on the season now. He cannot be stopped. He is our key man. And we are 4-0 up. Not even a half time. And this, the tackle from Ceballos, the one-touch football, it's unbelievable. and then the dinked finish from Melamed. This is probably the best goal I've scored in FIFA. This is probably one of my favourite goals I've scored in FIFA. Just from the tackle and then the pinpoint passing, I had to get the replay out. I know we don't do this much, but I had to watch it again. The tackle from Sebastian, the one-touch football is so nice, and then the finish from Melamed, the cheek to get his hat trick. Wow, wow, wow. Honestly, my favourite goal I've scored in FIFA. Definitely the best goal I've scored in this save. Absolutely loved it. I know we scored a few worldies with Ceballos, but that goal was my favourite by far. Garcia would make it 6 into the second half with a nice finish, and then he would make it 7 very soon after. So again, Garcia backing up the fact that he should be starting again. You know, sometimes I'll put my hands up and say, I was wrong. You were right, Garcia. You should be playing. I was wrong to put you on the bench. And you're proving your worth, man. Proving your worth. As probably should have had an 8th here. Missed a sitter, missed a golden chance. Ball played in for Melamed. Can he get his 4th? No, saved. As we sub him off here, he gets a standing ovation from the crowd. We bring on Nico Williams. Best performance in a Bilbao shirt I've seen from Melamed. Absolutely incredible. Incredible from the boy. Betis would get one here from Fekir. A worldie of a finish, by the way, as well. Near post, top corner. Unbelievable. We play for our substitute, Zaraga, in centre mid with just under 10 minutes to go. He would make it 8. 8-1. Fekir again loves that top corner. Bloody hell, this guy gets his 2nd of the game, his 2nd in the last 15 minutes. Look at this finish, Jesus Christ. That boy is clinical. But it would only reduce the deficit down to 6 goals, as we would take this one 8-2. An incredible, incredible result. This team at the moment, they are firing on all cylinders. We are vibing. We are trying to push and trying to catch those 2 teams at the top. Also just trying to create a buffer between us and this group chasing European football, because we don't want to be in and amongst it. We want to be clear, like Real Sociedad, like Real Madrid. So this is what we have to do. We have to keep plugging away, keep winning. 3 wins on the bounce today. Very good episode. You know, the Getafe game, I didn't think we were going to win that. I thought it might peter out for a draw, but that's what teams do. They get the victories when, you don't expect it. And as we look at the table now, we are 3rd, 2 points ahead of Villarreal, only 7 behind Real Sociedad and Real Madrid. They both won 1 and lost 1 this episode, so they're becoming a bit inconsistent. Maybe we can catch them, but more importantly, I want to create a buffer between us and the rest of the pack. At the start of the episode, the gap between 3rd and 8th was 4 points. It is now 8 points, so the teams in there are spreading out. We want to get away from that pack. We want to do what we do, and that's winning games. But that will be it for today's episode. In the next episode, we will be hitting January, and that means January transfer window opening. If there's anyone you think we should sign, if there's any position you think we need to bolster, let me know in the comments. Big love to everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have wonderful days. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later.